Hello, it is I, the Big Chungus 123, back at it again with another YouTube video. And I'm not gonna lie, my fellow Chunguses. This is the FNAF movie review. Now, the reason this movie is so especially important to me is simply because FNAF is technically, technically, uh, oh no, I can't have the music. Oh God, technical difficulties. No. Okay, so you're probably wondering. Oh shit! Nope. Pause the pause the music. Sorry, I just opened my computer to do this, so the Wi-Fi is still a bit iffy. I'm sorry. Anyways, the reason I am excited to do this review is because hold on for a chungy. Let's get a roll. Oh, that felt good. Anyways, let us go to my videos. Let's go to most popular. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Good. Good. I love these three. These are the saving grace of my channel. This, however, that personally, I love that. And I love y'all for giving me this. I personally believe that y'all make my channel rather than me. But who do I know? Anyways, the FNAF movie review. I don't know how much I can explain, so I'm gonna try and do this spoiler free. The movie was good overall. The casting was perfect. As you know in the trailers, we got Springtrap. Um, it was really good. I mean, I loved it. I met a few familiar faces tonight. Uh, I actually went with a friend. He took me to go see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mayhem a few weeks ago. Shout out to him. I'll put his channel description in his link in my channel. However, if I do say so myself, I loved this movie with all my heart. Now, I'm sure y'all heard that Jacksepticeye didn't like it. Now, he is a big game lore nerd, as he has proclaimed himself. He loves the lore. He's a nerd. Loves it. I mean, I'm a nerd too. I'm doing this review. So, no hate on Jack. I love him. He's my favorite out of Corey. They're my top two, as y'all know. All hail and love the samurai shogun himself and the mighty power and bossness that Jacksepticeye puts into that they put into their videos. Now, Freddy is probably my favorite character in the whole movie. Um, like the games, if you're wondering if Golden Freddy has anything to do with it, because we obviously see Golden Freddy in a lot of these, like in the media, like with the taxi and Corey. I will admit he really doesn't have a major plot in the movie. Um, this might have a little bit spoilers. Just be aware. So Bonnie, he was a really good. I feel like he was probably the most underused character in the game, though. I'm in the movie, though. I don't really see from him too much, and Chica has a significant better role than Bonnie. Foxy probably is the second most important animatronic right next to Freddy. Uh Foxy just does a lot in this movie, which is very nice. I love that. Okay, so if y'all are wondering if we're getting a sequel, that depends on y'all. Like I have said in my prior videos, let's see if I can find it. It was a less popular video, and my Wi-Fi is like not. Yes, we get it. I love that shot. However, I was cringy as hell though. God, this must have been like a really non-popular video. Jesus, guys. Oh, come on. Give a man a little bit more love. Jeez. Ooh. When did I make that? A few of these videos, I don't even... When did I make that? Oh, God. This one. Look. What I have said in my prior videos, this one specifically, I said stop asking for fan service. It's how the last ones went out. Now, this was back when I was talking a little less popular on my No Way Home videos. This is personally about how I wanted people to stop asking for fan service. This goes into the same category. Just let the people make their sequels. Like, say you love Five Nights at Freddy's because you love the games and books, thought the movie was going to be good, but end out, and at the end of the day, you just realize, oh, it wasn't that good. Say that's your opinion. I mean, that shouldn't stop you from at least motivating the director to make a second one. The second one could be better. I mean, think about it. Some movies do end that way. Like, look at look at Shrek for example. Shrek 1, mwah, good. Shrek 2, mwah, chef's kiss, DreamWorks masterpiece. What I'm trying to say is, Blumhouse has a variety of films, most notably for Halloween, Michael Myers. So, please, in the movie, if I'll let y'all watch it, you gotta watch it to know. But there's some animatronics in there that get revealed in William Afton's torture chamber, where Mike ended up in the like face sucking grabber thingy, spring locks. It God, I just really want y'all to just watch the movie, please. It was a masterpiece. I just came out of theaters. People were screaming, loving it. Popcorn being thrown, drinks being thrown. Yes! Oh my God, it happened. They did it. They really did it. It was perfect. In my opinion, this movie is a 10 out of 10. I don't care what you tell me otherwise. I hope that it's unlikely to happen, but I really want to push for a sequel. There was a lot of hints to Balloon Boy, as y'all know. Hints. He wasn't officially in there as an animatronic, thank God. I'm not a big fan of Balloon Boy, and I personally don't think Scott is either. Now, what should happen is I definitely hope that this goes off the book continuity, because there was a lot of game references. Like, the animatronics stayed very close to their FNAF 1 appearance. Along with Springtrap, he followed his like It wasn't like the books where it was like a clean spring bodysuit, maybe a little ragged. It was like already Springtrap. And once I will let y'all know. No, I'm not going to say that. No, no, I can't. I can't. Y'all should see it for yourself because it'll surprise you. However, uh, it looks like 5 children did pass away in the movie. And we got Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, Foxy. Golden Freddy, who their names weren't explicitly said, but it's definitely Golden Freddy is one of those characters Scott admitted he doesn't know what to do with. Like, it's a mystery. Golden Freddy is a mystery. It is the glitch of its world, basically. I mean, it's and I mean now it was just great. I loved how they utilized the animatronics set up for the sequel. I hope that we get a sequel. God, I hope it doesn't take another 8 years because I don't want to be like. I really don't want to be 24 when I see this sequel. If not 25. If they take the amount of time they did now. Uh, anyway, I definitely feel like they should have utilized Bonnie more. That's the biggest issue that I had. I love Bonnie, and I feel like I barely saw him. I mean, I get it. He's the animatronic with a guitar. Chica has like her cupcake. Foxy has his hook. But I mean, Freddy is one big boy. Oh, by the way, in the games you can never really tell how big these animatronics are because you don't see yourself. In the books, you get it a little bit more like talked about, but you don't get that privilege like in the books because like they're basically the same size, if not a little smaller. You don't get the full like how big would it be compared to me? In the movie, you get that feel, especially if you're sitting right up close to the uh like because I had this I sat in first seat, which is personally probably my favorite option for this movie. I advise you to watch it. It's really good. I love it. I personally love it. Big Chungus here states, I love it. I hope you love it too. Uh Abby, the new sister. So it seems like God. As we know, the Afton family is a bit new. Different, I guess. Um William doesn't have a family per se. You'll see what I talk about, but Mike and Abby, and you'll see in the movie, are not related to William. That's probably the smallest little spoiler I can give you. That's the only thing I'm going to say. However, I did love it. I'm sorry. I can't stop praising this movie. I mean, it had Corey, it had Springtrap, it had the living tombstone in the ending for the credits to roll. It was just perfect. Now, I didn't see Daco. I didn't see none of them. The only YouTuber appearances I did see were uh, Corey X Kenshin and Matt Pat from Game Theory. Now, Corey, I think we all know why. I think he started the Five Nights at Freddy's videos a little bit before Markiplier, and Markiplier was also busy filming the Iron Lung. And Matt Pat, let's be honest, his whole half of I think he has a YouTube channel just dedicated to Five Nights at Freddy's. which I feel like he just should have done like Five Night, like just made a whole separate thing. It probably would have been easier instead of like one playlist. But hey, I'm not to judge. However, those were the only YouTubers appearances to happen or be seen. However, I believe Scott has already confirmed that he is not doing a FNAF sequel without Markiplier. So that's good to know. Get Markiplier on board. FNAF 2 is just set to roll. Now, I know that the FNAF movie just released today, which is at the time of I'm filming this. You should probably, depending on what day or when you watch this, the FNAF movie released today. I saw it, and I'm already hyped for a sequel. Personally, they had a lot more book references than game references. I mean, they had the whole Foxy arcade scene. I mean, a lot different though. Definitely a lot of Silver Eyes references. If they're having Springtrap return, I definitely feel like Mike should throw himself out there more. Like Mike Schmidt, he should definitely throw himself out there more, make friends, because I feel like you can center this around the books, and then basically center it around game. Like it's like in the Silver Eyes, you never see what the security office looks like. So that's probably the biggest take from FNAF 1, the game, that's thrown in with the book nostalgia. Now, I really hope they do the twisted ones next, because I feel like knowing their track record with you know, certain things like what have they done? Halloween. They might have done the Nun movies. I don't know. I'll look that up. Post it on my community page, which you should see, because if you did not know that this was happening, this video is happening. If you go on my community page, you will see that I do post when I post. But however, I've been talking for 17 minutes, just eating and drinking, talking about this movie, and basically praising it for how good it was. My advice, do me one favor. Watch it. I mean, you'll understand why I love it. Uh, biggest reason why I love it? Simply, the acting was just good. I get why Jack didn't like it. He's more on the games. He really probably wanted it to be more on the games, and maybe wanted to. Maybe given if he was going off lore, maybe he wanted it to be more like the books. I don't know which one he wanted it to be more like. Personally, I felt like it was more like the books, and I felt like merging the two made it did well, making its own continuity into the movie verse, I guess. But just seeing twisted animatronics, like maybe we can get the twisted wolf. If y'all watch the movie, you'll see why. Um, because you definitely, I mean, William was like a master at making electronics. It definitely focuses heavy on talking about how William Afton made this himself. So God knows what else he's made, just in case something like that did happen. But he wants Abby. He wants to kill Abby. That much was pretty much said in the trailer. So watch it. Be good people. If y'all have any questions whatsoever, go into my community tab. Send a little comment. Ask me anything. I'll tell you. If you want spoilers, I will give them to you in the community page, but I cannot post video about it simply because if I say something wrong, I'm not trying to have the FBI at my door. That or get copyrighted. God knows I cannot get copyrighted again. Ooh, okay. Is that enough talking? Ooh. Ooh. Ugh. All right. So what else is there? Yeah. There was a lot of hints to the fourth closet, which you could do, but but if you did the fourth closet, then you'll understand why I'm thinking so, like, oh, oh no. Because let's say Circus Baby does become in the movies. Let's say the third one, if they're making a trilogy. Then, as we all know, William Afton has had a family or a daughter in all continuity that he's been in. That does consist of the movies. Who it is, I cannot tell you. However, if it is his daughter that ends up in Circus Baby, he might be able to dictate and control her like he does with the animatronics in the books, and it seems like they take that same mechanic into the movie. So, if he does somehow find a way to do that with Circus Baby, then it will be all hell for Mike and Abby. It'll be heartbreaking to do. Okay, so glad that we got that out the way. That's my review of the FNAF movie. Please watch it. It's so good. It is free on Peacock for all really. I'm sorry. I'm tired. That movie like tuckered me out, dude. Everyone was screaming. It was a blast. Okay, so be good people. Big Chungus out.